Now, in the 90-day world, drama never sleeps. Cast members don't just live on our TV screens, they live in the public eye. And sometimes, what happens off-screen is even more dramatic than what we see on air. This sighting has the entire fanbase buzzing, and today, we're going to unpack every single detail. From the troubled star's messy past, to the cheating allegations, to exactly who they were spotted with, and what this might mean for the future, we've got it all. So grab a snack, settle in, because this is going to be a deep dive. To understand why this sighting matters so much, we first need to talk about the star at the center of it all. This is someone who has always been surrounded by controversy. From their debut season, fans noticed the red flags. Explosive temper, questionable choices in relationships, and a tendency to thrive in chaos. Over the years, their storylines have often revolved around fighting with their partner, storming off during arguments, and sparking debates online about whether they're truly in love or just chasing fame. The star's reputation took another hit recently when cheating rumors started to spread. Social media lit up with claims that they were secretly seeing other people, sneaking around behind their partner's back, and even flirting online with strangers. And while they've denied the rumors, the cloud of suspicion hasn't gone away. So when this person gets spotted hanging out with unexpected cast members, especially during a time like this, people notice. Let's go step by step through the cheating rumors that set the stage for this drama. Screenshots circulated online allegedly showing the star sliding into strangers' direct messages late at night. Multiple fans claimed they saw the star out in nightlife spots, looking a little too cozy with people who were not their partner. On the show itself, the partner dropped hints about trust issues. Subtle lines like "I don't know if I can really rely on them" only fueled speculation. Whether or not all of this is true doesn't even matter anymore, because the rumors have taken on a life of their own. Fans are already convinced something shady is going on. And now comes the latest twist, the sighting with other 90-Day Fiancé cast members. So what exactly happened? Reports first surfaced online when a fan posted photos showing the troubled star at a trendy restaurant. They weren't alone. Seated around the same table were a handful of familiar faces, cast members from other seasons of 90-Day Fiancé. The group looked relaxed. They were laughing, chatting, even posing for a quick selfie that later leaked online. But here's the catch, these particular cast members have no known history with the troubled star. They've never filmed together, they've never been shown as friends on social media, and their personalities don't seem to overlap. That's why fans were so shocked. Why were they suddenly hanging out? And why now, right in the middle of a cheating scandal? As soon as the photos hit the internet, the speculation machine kicked into high gear. Fans had plenty of theories, and we're going to walk through the biggest ones. Some believe this entire dinner was organized by producers. After all, TLC loves a crossover. Bringing together unexpected cast members is a surefire way to stir drama and boost ratings. If that's the case, then this could be footage for an upcoming spin-off like The Single Life or Happily Ever After. Others think these cast members may have struck up a private friendship we just didn't know about. Maybe they met at a tell-all taping, exchanged numbers, and kept in touch. If that's true, then this dinner might be nothing scandalous, just friends catching up. If you've spent any time in the 90-Day Fiancé fandom, you know that fans don't hold back. The reactions online have been explosive. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "This dinner is basically a confession. Why else would they be hanging out right now?" Another said, "Producers must be behind this. No way these people just casually linked up." On Reddit, entire threads popped up dissecting the photos. Users zoomed in on body language, drinks on the table, even who was sitting closest to who. One comment with thousands of upvotes read, "This isn't just dinner. This is the start of the next tell-all meltdown." On Instagram, fan pages reposted the photos with captions like, "Is this the proof we've been waiting for?" and spotted. Trouble in paradise? Clearly, no matter what the truth is, the perception is already out there. Something is going on. So what does all this mean for the troubled star's relationship? Relationships in the 90-day universe are already fragile. Long distance, cultural clashes, family disapproval, it's a lot. Add in cheating rumors, and things get even shakier. Now imagine being the partner and seeing photos of your significant other laughing it up with other cast members while rumors swirl. Even if it's innocent, it doesn't look good. This could go two ways. 1. The partner shrugs it off, believing the star's explanation that it was just dinner. 2. Or, the partner takes it as a sign of betrayal, leading to an explosive breakup, possibly even caught on camera. Given this star's track record, many fans are betting on the second option. Let's zoom out for a moment. Why does this matter so much? Because in the 90-Day Fiancé world, off-screen drama shapes the on-screen storylines. Producers watch fan reactions closely. If this sighting continues to dominate online chatter, you can bet it will be addressed in future episodes or at a tell-all. We've seen this before. Chantal and Pedro's family drama became its own spin-off. Big Ed's off-screen scandals were folded into his storyline. And Angela's chaotic behavior is practically a whole franchise in itself. This sighting might just be the seed for the next big 90-day arc. At the end of the day, this is why 90-Day Fiancé is so addictive. It's not just about two people falling in love. It's about messy, complicated, unpredictable human behavior. Fans don't just watch the episodes, they track the cast on social media, analyze their every move, and connect dots the show doesn't always spell out. This latest drama has everything. A troubled star with a history of chaos. Cheating rumors that won't die. An unexpected public sighting. And a fandom ready to pounce on every detail. So, to recap. A troubled 90-Day Fiancé star, already drowning in cheating rumors, was spotted hanging out with unexpected cast members. The photos sparked fan theories ranging from innocent friendship to full-blown cheating scandal. Social media is on fire, the relationship hangs in the balance, and producers are probably taking notes for the next tell-all. What do you think? Was this just harmless fun, or is it the smoking gun that proves the cheating rumors are true? Could this star's relationship survive, or are we about to witness another messy breakup in the 90-day world? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I want to hear your theories. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss the latest 90-Day Fiancé drama. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned, because in this franchise, the drama never stops. David first appeared on 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days alongside Annie Suin, his much younger fiancée from Thailand. Their love story captured fans immediately, full of humor, cultural clashes, and genuine affection. When David proposed, it wasn't just about marrying Annie. It was about embracing a whole new world. He left behind much of his old life in America and began spending significant time abroad, especially in Thailand, where Annie is from. David's background. Originally from Kentucky. Worked in various careers before struggling financially. Found new purpose in his relationship with Annie. For him, moving abroad was more than just relocation, it was reinvention. So, what exactly does expat life mean for David? Living abroad comes with many perks. Lower cost of living in Thailand compared to the US. A slower, more relaxed lifestyle. Exposure to new culture, food, and traditions. Stronger connection to Annie's roots and family. David has often spoken glowingly about these benefits. Fans have seen him enjoying Thai street food, laughing with Annie's relatives, and embracing traditions he never knew before. At the same time, he's admitted that being an expat isn't always easy. Navigating visas, language barriers, and feeling like an outsider can weigh heavily on anyone, even someone as outgoing as David. Still, for years, it seemed like David and Annie were thriving in their international lifestyle. Recently, however, eagle-eyed fans have noticed some subtle hints that David may not be as committed to the expat lifestyle as he once was. In recent interviews, David has talked about missing certain aspects of American life, familiar foods, friends, and even the convenience of U.S. systems. David has family back in the States, and as they age, he may feel a stronger pull to be closer to them. Fans have pointed out that David has been posting more frequently about U.S. culture, hinting at nostalgia or preparation for a move. These subtle signals have combined to fuel speculation. Is David preparing to return home? Let's take a step back and talk about the bigger picture, because David's situation resonates with many people who've lived abroad. The romanticized idea of expat life is simple: new culture, new food, new adventures. But the reality often includes loneliness, missing family and old friends, cultural frustrations, different rules, slower bureaucracies, identity struggles, never fully belonging to either place. Financial stability, exchange rates and work opportunities can shift. For David, these challenges are layered on top of being a reality TV personality. Everywhere he goes, fans recognize him, which adds another level of pressure. So, while he may love many aspects of living abroad, it's not surprising that after years of this lifestyle, he might be ready to reconsider his options. Unsurprisingly, the fanbase has plenty to say about this. On Reddit, some fans are excited about the idea of David returning to America, saying it would mean more opportunities for him and Annie to expand their businesses. Others argue that David has found peace abroad, and moving back would undo years of growth. On Instagram, followers often comment things like, "Do you miss the US?" and "When are you two coming back home?" Annie's cooking events in the US spark constant speculation. On Twitter, jokes about David struggling to give up American fast food or missing Kentucky Fried Chicken always go viral. Clearly, whether David stays or goes, fans are deeply invested in the outcome. Of course, David isn't making these decisions alone. Annie Suen is a huge part of the equation. Annie has built a successful brand in America with cooking, appearances, and collaborations. While she loves her homeland, she's also thriving in the States. This means her opinion matters a lot. If Annie feels that returning to America will give her more career opportunities, David may be more willing to make the move. On the other hand, if Annie prefers staying close to her roots, David may keep embracing the expat life out of love and respect. Their dynamic has always been one of balance, and this decision is no different. So, will David stay an expat, or will he return to America? The truth is, it might not be an either/or situation. Many expats end up creating a hybrid lifestyle, spending part of the year abroad and part of the year back home. This could be the perfect compromise for David and Annie. Annie could continue building her brand in the US. David could stay connected to his roots. They could still enjoy the peace and culture of Thailand. In the end, David's story isn't just about one man's decision. It's about what it means to build a life across cultures, to adapt, to grow, and to balance love with practicality. Before we discuss her health struggles, let's take a closer look at who she is. Many of you may know her from 90 Day Fiancé, where she captured the audience's attention with her charm, honesty, and relatable personality. Her journey on the show was filled with ups and downs, as most reality TV stars experience, but fans quickly fell in love with her authenticity. Off camera, she has always been open about her life, sharing glimpses of her personal experiences and challenges on social media. However, recently, she revealed a part of her life that she had kept private for years, a chronic health condition that has profoundly affected her everyday living. For those who may not know, chronic health conditions can vary from persistent pain to long-term illnesses that impact mobility, energy levels, and emotional well-being. And for someone constantly in the public eye, sharing such details is no small feat. The star recently took to social media to share her struggle with this chronic condition. In her post, she described how everyday activities, which many of us take for granted, have become incredibly challenging. She described moments of intense pain, fatigue, and emotional strain, making it difficult to maintain her normal routine or even appear on camera without discomfort. Fans responded immediately, expressing their concern and support. Many were shocked to learn that someone who seemed so energetic and vibrant on television was battling such a condition behind the scenes. She admitted that there were days when she struggled just to get out of bed, and yet, she continued to put on a brave face for her followers and the reality TV cameras. This revelation sparked conversations about chronic illnesses in the reality TV community. Often, fans see the glamour and drama on screen, but the reality is that these stars are humans first, facing challenges that go far beyond what the camera captures. To understand the significance of her revelation, it's important to understand what chronic health conditions are. Chronic conditions are defined as long-lasting illnesses that can persist for months, years, or even a lifetime. They can range from autoimmune disorders to musculoskeletal conditions, and even mental health challenges. Living with a chronic condition often means dealing with pain, fatigue, and uncertainty on a daily basis. For someone in the public eye, this can add extra layers of stress, because maintaining appearances while managing symptoms requires extraordinary effort. Fans were particularly moved by her openness, as it shed light on the fact that chronic illnesses do not discriminate, they can affect anyone, regardless of fame or lifestyle. Experts often emphasize the importance of awareness and support for those living with chronic conditions. By sharing her story, this 90-day Fiancé star has helped break stigmas, showing that vulnerability is not weakness, but strength. The star didn't just stop at revealing her condition, she shared specific instances of how it affects her life. From difficulty walking long distances to managing flare-ups that can strike without warning, her experiences resonated with thousands of followers. Social media exploded with comments of encouragement. Fans shared their own experiences with chronic conditions, thanking her for shedding light on an issue that is often hidden. Support poured in from across the globe, highlighting the power of social media as a platform for empathy and understanding. Some posts included advice on coping strategies, alternative treatments, and words of encouragement. Others simply shared love and support, reminding her that she is not alone in her journey. It's a testament to how revealing personal struggles can inspire a global community. Reality television is notoriously demanding. Long hours of filming, travel, public scrutiny, and constant attention can be extremely taxing, even for those in perfect health. For someone managing a chronic condition, these challenges are amplified. The star explained how certain filming schedules had to be adapted, and how she sometimes had to take breaks for her health. There were moments when fans didn't understand the pauses or absences, but now, knowing the reason, there is widespread admiration for her resilience. This highlights an important conversation in the entertainment industry about accommodations for health conditions. By speaking openly, she has not only brought awareness to her condition but also to the broader issue of health management in high-pressure careers. Living with chronic pain is not just a physical challenge, it's emotional and mental as well. The star described feelings of frustration, sadness, and isolation. Even routine interactions can feel overwhelming on difficult days. But she also shared moments of triumph. Whether it's completing a simple task or sharing a laugh with friends and family, these small victories become monumental. Her story reminds us that perseverance is not always about grand gestures, sometimes it's about continuing to move forward despite pain, one step at a time. Since sharing her journey, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans, fellow reality TV stars, and even healthcare advocates have praised her courage. Many highlighted that her story encourages others living with chronic conditions to speak up, seek help, and prioritize self-care. She has become an advocate in her own way, demonstrating that it's okay to acknowledge struggles and ask for support. Awareness is key, and by simply sharing her experience, she is helping countless others feel seen and understood. It's a powerful reminder of the impact that personal storytelling can have on society. As we wrap up today's video, let's take a moment to reflect on the bravery it takes to share one's struggles publicly. This 90-Day Fiancé star has shown immense courage, resilience, and authenticity in revealing her chronic health condition. Her story is not just about pain, it's about strength, support, and community. It's about reminding us all to be kind, empathetic, and patient, because everyone is fighting battles we may never see. If you or someone you know is living with a chronic condition, remember that seeking help and sharing your story is a sign of strength, not weakness. And for fans of 90-Day Fiancé, this is another reason to admire the person behind the star. Get out your ukulele because it's time to break down Tiffany Franco and Rocky Russo's relationship on 90-Day, Hunt for Love. 90-Day fans first met Tiffany in 2019 when she starred in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1 alongside her then fiancé, Ronald Smith. While everyone knows by now that Tiffany's relationship with Ronald did not work out, she has remained a fixture of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, making her first post-divorce appearance on 90-Day, Hunt for Love. During her time on the show, Tiffany quickly entered a love triangle with Elise Benson as they both pursued Carlo Nolan. In the 11th hour, Tiffany finally said yes to a date with another 90-Day newbie, Rocky Russo. The rest, as they say, is history. Scroll to find out everything that went down between Tiffany and Rocky on Hunt for Love, if they are still dating today, what happened between Tiffany and Ronald, and more. Are Tiffany and Rocky from 90-Day, Hunt for Love still together? Heading into the 90-Day, Hunt for Love tell-all, Tiffany and Rocky are still together. During the Season 1 finale, Rocky combated their castmates' criticism to jump into a relationship, seemingly out of nowhere, just days before the finale. Discussing their connection, he stated, "Tiffany and I had a connection from day one." According to the star, she had turned down a date with him the first week. As he put it, "I have sat back and watched these other guys fumble with this amazing lady, and now it's my turn to come in and show her what an amazing human she is." Before their connection, Tiffany spent much of her time at the resort with Carlo, and Rocky went on a date with Chantel Everett before she decided to explore her connection with a friend from home. As of August 21st, Tiffany and Rocky have not commented on where their relationship stands today. However, the duo appears to still be connected, as they posted a collaborative post on Instagram with a behind-the-scenes picture of themselves together in Tulum. In the image, Rocky looks towards Tiffany, placing a hand on her knee while they sit with their feet in a pool. Of course, Rocky's ukulele sits by his side. The caption? A simple 3 emojis. Tiffany met her ex-husband, Ronald, during a trip to South Africa. Following Tiffany's vacation, the couple entered a long-distance relationship, culminating in a proposal only 6 months later. The couple joined 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, where they got candid about Ronald's struggle with a gambling addiction, causing Tiffany's decision to move to South Africa with her son, Daniel. Soon after she arrived, Tiffany found out she was pregnant and moved back to the States to give birth to their daughter, Carly. Throughout their long-distance relationship, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Tiffany and Ronald struggled to get his visa approval. In 2021, Tiffany and Ronald appeared as a couple for the last time on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 6. By the end of 2021, the duo officially split due to Ronald's alleged cheating rumors. However, it appears that it wasn't until 2025 that their divorce was finalized. During the finale, Tiffany and Rocky were one of 5 couples to leave the resort together. For a full breakdown of where each 90-Day, Hunt for Love couple stands heading into the tell-all, head to Swan's breakdown of which 90-Day, Hunt for Love couples are still together. Before we get into the emotional meeting, let's rewind a little and talk about Darcy and Georgie's journey. Darcy Silva, the reality star we all know from 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days and her own spin-off Darcy and Stacey, has always been open about her struggles in love. Viewers have followed her ups and downs with her relationships, and Georgy Rusev has been one of the most controversial figures in her love story. The couple met online, and despite their age difference and cultural differences, they tried to make their relationship work. But as fans know, it has never been smooth sailing. From financial issues to trust problems, Darcy and Georgy have faced countless challenges. And now, meeting Georgy's family for the very first time was supposed to be a step forward. Instead, it turned into one of the most uncomfortable and heartbreaking moments of the season. Now let's move into the scene everyone is talking about, the awkward first meeting between Darcy and Georgy's parents. The atmosphere was tense right from the beginning. Darcy, always emotional and wearing her heart on her sleeve, tried to put her best foot forward. She wanted Georgy's family to see that she truly loved him. But things didn't go as planned. Georgy's mother, who has always been protective of her son, noticed Darcy's nervousness. She wasn't impressed by Darcy's emotional breakdown. In fact, she called it worrisome. She questioned whether Darcy was strong enough to handle a marriage with her son. At one point, Darcy started crying, overwhelmed by the pressure of being judged. She expressed how much she loved Georgy, but it seemed the more she tried to prove herself, the more awkward the meeting became. Instead of warmth and acceptance, Darcy faced skepticism and doubt. Darcy breaking down in tears was a turning point in this meeting. For her, this wasn't just about impressing Georgy's parents, it was about proving that she could be the right partner for him despite all the criticism she has faced. Her tears showed the world just how fragile and vulnerable she is when it comes to love. Many fans felt sympathy for her, while others argued that Darcy often lets her emotions get the best of her. Some even questioned if she was truly ready for marriage, given how quickly things escalate with her. Meanwhile, Georgy himself was caught in the middle. He wanted his family to accept Darcy, but he also couldn't ignore his mother's concerns. This created a very dramatic and uncomfortable dynamic. Georgy's parents, especially his mother, weren't shy about expressing their doubts. She admitted that Darcy's crying made her uneasy, and she was unsure if Darcy could handle the cultural differences and the challenges of being married to her son. Fans who watched the episode noticed that Georgy's parents seemed polite, but their body language said it all. They were cautious, hesitant, and clearly not convinced. This wasn't just awkward for Darcy, it was heartbreaking, because gaining approval from your partner's family is something most people hope for. But in this case, the meeting ended with more questions than answers. As always, fans of 90 Day Fiancé took to social media to share their thoughts. Some viewers defended Darcy, saying she was just being herself, emotional, passionate, and honest. They felt that Georgy's mother was being too harsh and judgmental. Others, however, sided with Georgy's mom. They argued that Darcy has shown the same patterns in past relationships, and maybe it's a sign that she's not truly ready for marriage. Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram were filled with debates. Memes were created about Darcy's crying, while some fans encouraged her to stay strong and keep believing in love. Clearly, this scene struck a nerve with viewers everywhere. So, what does this awkward meeting mean for Darcy and Georgy's future? On one hand, Darcy wants to fight for their love. She believes they can overcome anything as long as they're together. On the other hand, Georgy is now facing pressure from both his family and Darcy. It's a tough position to be in. If his family never accepts Darcy, can their relationship survive? Will Georgy be forced to choose between the woman he loves and his parents' approval? These are the big questions that fans are waiting to see answered in the coming episodes. And that's all for today's exclusive breakdown of Darcy's emotional meeting with Georgy's parents. What do you think? Was Georgy's mother too harsh, or was she just being protective of her son? Should Darcy have handled the situation differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another 90 Day Fiancé update. Until next time, thanks for watching.